Hello, I'm Professor John Bordeaux, and this is a Flex Mendel 3D printer. Today we're going to identify all the components of a 3D printer. So let's zoom in and let's start up here at the top. So up here we have our reel, and our reel will have a different type of filament. Our filament for today is PLA, polylactic acid. We have the reel holder. This is where the reel sits on. We actually have the upright frame, and then this unit down here is the extruder, and at the very bottom of the extruder is the hot end. That's the business end. This is going to be very hot. Don't touch it. Down here we have the heated bed plate, and the heated bed plate has three important leveling screws, and we also have on the Z, we have the lead screws. You'll have some stepper motors that move the assembly up and down on these lead screws. It's very important not to grab it by the lead screws. They do bend. You want to grab it by the frame. If we come down, we have the LCD panel here. This is where you're going to do all your settings, etc. And on the bottom frame, we have the bottom structural part of the frame, and if I move the bed underneath, we have all our electronics and power supply. So here we have a power supply that will come out and go into the wall. So these are the major components of a Flex Mendel 3D printer. We need to know these basic components before we get started on how to actually turn it on and use it. So the most important of these is the extruder. The hot end is where it's going to melt the filament, and our heated bed plate. And in our next videos we'll actually go into the details of 3D printing.